check in with you.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video. It is going to be a makeup tutorial on this fall beat that I did on my beautiful model Anita. If you want to stay up to date with any other videos, just make sure you subscribe and follow me on all my social media. I'll be linking everything down below in the description box, and thank you for tuning in. So the first thing I'm doing is taking the ABH Dipbrow and Darkbrown, and I'm just filling in her brows. Her brows are already kind of full, so I just try to focus on filling in empty spaces and trying to achieve the perfect shape that I want. I know right now it look real messy, but that's because I don't really care about it being messy, because I know I'm gonna clean it up with the concealer next. So so the next thing that I'm doing is taking my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to be cleaning up her brows. Like I said in the last step, this is where if you real messy or you feel like you overdrew their brows, all you got to do is come up with the concealer and shape it the way that you want to, and the brow will be good. Sometimes you can go over the top of the brow with a darker concealer so it can be closer to their skin so that it'll blend better. That's probably what I should have did, but I need to get some more Tarte Shape Tape colors, because right now this is the only color that I have. I'll be using LA Girl Pro Concealer, but this is the only concealer that was her shade that I have right now. I'm gonna go to the store and get some more. But yeah, it'd be easier if you just go over to the top. It's not that it's hard. It's just you just gonna have to blend a little bit more once you put the foundation on it. Either way, just take your time and you'll be able to achieve the look that you want. Y'all, okay, I don't know what it is, but every time I do the left brow, I always cut like the beginning of the eyebrow off a little bit. So I'm gonna have to go back. I don't know if you can see right there, I cut too much in the front, so I'm gonna have to go back with the dip brow and just redraw her eyebrow one again. I don't know, it's something about that left brow. I do that every single time. Okay, so now I'm just going back in with that dip brow like I said, and just redrawing the shape if I went up too far with the concealer or I erased some of the brow with the concealer, which I do that a lot. That's normal. Just go back with that dip brow and draw the shape that you want. Okay, so now moving on to the skin. The first step, I am using some witch hazel to clean off any excess dirt that might be on her face. I love witch hazel. It don't have any scent on it, and it's good for sensitive skin. And now I'm going in with some moisturizer. Now I'm going in to my Morphe 350 palette, and I'm grabbing that orange shade and just packing it onto her lid. Now, when I first started, I had like a certain look that I wanted, that I was going for, but I end up changing it. Not completely, but I did change it. So just bear with me. The process, it is a process. It's gonna look cute in the end, so that's all that matter. Like I just did, if you put a primer on the eye and you see that it's creasing like that, make sure that you do buff it out first, like you seen me do, because if you don't, then those lines that were on her lid, that is how the eyeshadow will look. So make sure that your base is completely flat before you start putting any of the eyeshadows on there. After I pack the color on, you are going to see me go back and blend it out. So I'm blending. This will just make it easier for when I add another color. This color is already blended out a little bit, so it won't be so harsh and it won't overpower the other colors that I try to stack on top. Next, I'm going in with this brown shade, and I am taking that on the outside of the lid, trying to smoke it out a little bit, but not make it too dark. So just to add some dimension to her eye. Okay, so now I am going in with that lighter brown shade, and I'm going to pack that shade above the orange shade, so right up under her brow. So actually this ended up being my transition color, but like I said, I had started with one idea and ended with a different idea, so the look just kind of transformed as I was going. But that's okay. That just lets you know that you could start with something, and even if you don't like it, you can improvise and just do something else, because the look ended up being cute at the end, so that's all that mattered. Okay, so now I'm going in with a darker brown shade, and this is when I decided to change the look. I wanted to smoke it out. I felt like it was like too orange, and I just didn't like what it looked like. I wasn't getting fall vibes, so I just decided to go in and smoke this look out. So I added a dark brown on her outer crease. And I'm just going back and forth on both sides, smoking this look out. Now I'm going in with the same Tarte Shape Tape concealer that I use on her eyebrows, and I'm making a cut crease, but it's not a defined cut crease. This is like a more natural one. I didn't want the harsh lines of a cut crease, so this is always a nice alternative. So you put the concealer on there in the areas that you kind of want the cut crease to be, and then you just blend it out into the other colors so it won't be harsh. Now I'm going back in with the same orange color that I used on her lid initially, and just putting some color back into her eye, because I lost it after all that blending and putting the concealer on her eye. I lost a lot of the orange, so I'm just tapping it and I'm blending it to the brown color that's already there, and I'm also blending it up. Okay, so now I'm going in with this shimmer shade. It's from this BH Cosmetic palette. I'm gonna put the exact name of it. I think it's the Artistry palette. I'm gonna put it in the description though. And I'm just patting the shimmer shade over the areas that I put the concealer at. So yeah, so I just pack it on the lid, and then as you can see, I'm trying to blend it outward to where the color eyeshadows are, just so it'll flow better. It won't look like it's just like glitter and then bam, some color. So you have to always make sure that you blend all of the eyeshadows together. Okay, next I am working on her liner. I'm sorry I had to like get right in front of her so I could do it perfectly, but I'm finna turn her back regular now. I just had to make sure I did the line. So now, after I did the eyeliner, I went in with a black shade, and I'm just smoking out the liner. I didn't take the line all the way out. I stopped it like towards the end, and I just smoked the end of it. I like how that look better. And also the eyeshadow black, it was darker than the liner that I used, the gel liner that I used. So I went over the actual liner and made the black darker. Okay, y'all, so this is when I knew I had fucked up. This was so hard trying to get this color off of her. I'm like, I'm so busy worrying about smoking out the liner, I'm not even really paying attention to the mess that I'm making. So learn from me. Make sure that y'all put like some tape or whatever you need to put, like the little eye strips up under her eyes so it'll catch all that fallout and you won't have to be going through this, because I ended up having to clean this up twice. Like, I thought the concealer was gonna clean it up, but it didn't. Now I'm taking the Huda Beauty full coverage foundation. I thought since it was a full coverage that it was gonna cover the black, but like I said, I end up having to go back again. So don't be like me. I was being lazy. Don't do this. Make sure you clean all of your fallout first before you try to move on to the next step, where you gonna run into problems later down the line. And it's good I had time, but sometimes you might not, you know, you might be on somebody else's time schedule. So don't do this. Okay, so now I'm going back in with that same Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm just going to conceal under her eyes, her nose, and the middle of her forehead. And so this is the part where I had to end up going back and cleaning it up again, because the foundation and then the concealer on top of that, I still wasn't able to cover the black spots that I should have just cleaned off from the jump. Like, up under her eyes, it was looking dead. I'm like, okay, nah, I'm gonna have to clean that back up. I'm over here trying to be lazy. Didn't work. Now, for this part, I went in with a darker concealer. I like to do this just so it'll blend a little better. Give your face more life. I always like pull the darker shades down into the lighter shade concealers. As you can see what I'm doing. Well, I'm pulling the lighter shade into the darker shade. I also love using this little sponge. I don't know why, but it's like it pats and it don't take a lot of the product off. It rubs it into her skin. Okay, so right here, this is me cleaning the black from up under her eye again. I just got a baby wipe and I'm just wiping off the black spots, because I didn't like how dark I was making her eyes look. And as you can see, it looks so much better now. So now I'm just packing the concealer back up under her eyes since I removed it. She don't look dead no more. And I'm just taking her foundation brush that I've been using the whole time to spread her foundation. I like to use that to blend the concealer in, because it's going to be a little foundation on the brush still, and it just helps blend it. Okay, so now I'm going into the RK by Kiss contour palette. And I am just contouring the areas of her face. So her cheekbones, her forehead. Her jawline. Next, I'll be going in with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and I will be setting her concealer. So all the places that I placed the concealer, which is that Tarte Shape Tape, that's the places that I'm laying the setting powder down at. Now I'm going back in with the same contour palette and I am contouring her nose. I'm really trying to get better at my contouring because I normally don't contour on myself. So I'm trying to get better on contouring on my clients. So let me know how y'all think I'm doing on the contouring. I love constructive criticism. Now I'm going back in with that same orange shade and I'm just dragging the orange on her lower lash line. This just brings the eye in and it don't just look incomplete just with the top lid space with eyeshadow on it. It look better when you bring it down to the bottom lash line as well. Now I'm going in with a shimmer shade and I'm going into her tear duct and placing the shimmer shade into her tear duct area. This make it look more like bringing it to life, like it's three-dimensional. And now I'm going up under her brow bone with a different shimmer shade. When you do the shimmer up under the brow, make sure to bring it down and blend it into the eyeshadow. So it won't just look like you just smacked it right up under the eyebrow. Now I'm just blending. Actually, I'm wiping away the setting powder. And I'm wiping it away with the same foundation brush that we've been using this whole process. Okay, so now I'm going back into the Morphe 350 palette and I'm using that peachy color. I be using eyeshadows as blushes just because I get more of a range when I try to use the eyeshadows. And I also like how they apply. I feel like this was a nice color to use with the eyeshadow choices that we had. It looks really natural. Now I'm going into the Juvia's Place highlight palette and I'm using the middle highlight shade. I love this palette. Every single color that's in this palette is fab and it's so pigmented. You don't even have to use a lot. Like, I know you can't really see it, but when I turn her highlight gon' pop. Now I'm going into this other highlight palette. I'm going in with that rosy color and I'm going on top of that just because in her eye, the shimmer that I put on the tear duct was kind of pink. So I wanted to incorporate some of that on her cheeks as well. So I just put that color right on top of the Juvia's Place highlight that I had set on her face already. Now I'm just highlighting other parts of her face. Okay, so I feel like I had dragged the blush down a little too far. Now, to clean it up, I'm just going in with some concealer, the darker concealer that I had used earlier. And I'm putting that right up under the blush. And I'm going to blend it out. I'm blending it down, but I don't want to take it straight up. So that's why I'm going down. But I'm cleaning the blush up in this process, as you can see. Now I'm taking this NYX lip pencil. It's like a chestnut color. I'll list the exact name of it in the description. But yeah, I'm just lining her lip with this. Even though I end up putting like a matte lip gloss over it, so it was really no purpose of me doing this. But like I said, I was changing as I was going. Like, I was changing my mind. So yeah. So now I'm taking this matte liquid lipstick. It is from ColourPop, the name Beeper. I don't know if they still sell this. I got this like some years ago, so hopefully they do. I love this. Now I'm just setting her face with some setting spray. My fan is so cute. It's pink and it say I love Chicago. Fair. Look, y'all, I started fanning her. She started feeling like she was America's Next Top Model. I know that's right. I'm hyping her and everything. I was her biggest hype man. She had a little model scene. I'm like, go ahead, model in front of the camera, Pooh. I want all my clients to feel like this. Period. Okay, y'all, now it's time for my favorite part. Do y'all see these lashes? They is so fat. These lashes are from my baddie collection. These are the style Drip. All the information to my website I will definitely be linking below. These are the baddie collection. Is my thickest, fluffiest lashes. They got the most volume. I just love it. I feel like for any look, for a natural beat, it'll take it to another level. For a glam look, of course, it's taking it to another level. It's just, you can never go wrong with no fluffy lashes. But also for the more natural people, I also do have natural styles. You can check out the classic collection. That'll be more your speed if you don't like the long bird wings. Okay, y'all, so I was having a little hard time with this glue. I was using some black glue. It wasn't Kiss. I don't know what this glue, what the brand of it. I'm not even gonna link it down because I don't recommend that glue to nobody. It wasn't staying. It was watery. So it was dripping everywhere. And I didn't edit this part out because I want people to see, like, even if you mess up on this part, literally this is the last thing that I had to do. It's easy to clean it up. I just went over that spot with some more shimmer eyeshadow and cleaned that glitter up. And now I'm going to get the glitter that's right up under her eye, that little dot. I'm going to clean that up as well. I just took a little baby wipe and wiped it off. It came off really easy. Bam. Easy fix. And then I'm going back with her foundation brush and just patting that spot so it won't look empty. So yeah, if y'all have any glue recommendations, can y'all let me know? Because I don't know, I use the duo glue too, but sometimes I don't like using the white glue. So if you have any other recommendations, let me know. Okay, y'all, now it's model 10 for real. I just love how much she is feeling herself. Look at her skin. Look at that highlight, that blush. I just love this application. I love how it looks. She's trying to like curl the lash back. That's just because I need to invest in an eyelash curler, but now I know. And bam. Ooh, feeling herself. I love it. I hope y'all love this look as well, because she love it and I'm loving it. Now I'm just going back with some Makeup Forever mascara. I love this mascara. And I just put some on her actual lash just so it won't be white. And I also did her bottom lash. And thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you want to see any other looks, or if you have any other ideas, shoot them in the comments below. Thank you, loves.